Hello, my name is Jordan Jai, and today I will be talking about the history and legacy of redlining. Imagine being denied the chance to buy a home, not because of your income or credit score, but because of where you live. This is called redlining. And what is redlining, you may ask? Redlining is a discriminatory practice that consists of systemic denials of services. It is still an unknown system that goes on today. Redlining began in the 1930s when banks and lenders denied loans to people, labeling them as high risk. According to the Department of Justice report from 2023, this practice was illegal under the Fair Housing Act, but was common for decades. It redrew lines based off of race rather than credit. Now, moving on to the historical consequences. Redlining prevented many Black families from buying homes. A 2025 article in the Journal of Planning Research explains that these policies locked communities into segregation, as they were not allowed to build generational wealth or move into richer areas to get equal access to education and other resources like libraries. So this shows a long-term divide between the rich and the poor. Now, the health impacts. This issue goes beyond economics and socioeconomics. A 2025 PLS study found that formerly red-line neighborhoods have higher rates of chronic illnesses. This is because they don't have access to better hospitals and better health care because of their area has lower property taxes. This also shows how a 100-year-old policy still has influences on the health of communities. Now moving on to more modern examples of redlining. Redlining isn't just history, it still happens today. In 2023, the DOJ, the Department of Justice, reopened a major settlement with a mortgage company that was accused of lending discrimination as they were doing biased practices by giving people loans based off of their race. And then there's another report from Prism from 2025 that shows that these same patterns are still going 2 years later, but for the access to clean energy. So redlining still has a big impact and shapes opportunities. Moving forward, in conclusion, all of these things have left a lasting impact on these minority communities. Redlining shapes the wealth inequalities and the housing inequalities. But all this research is helping us is see this unknown system that has been going on for centuries. And bringing this to light, we can finally address this issue. Thank you for listening to my presentation.